Right, let's look at the issue of side removal now, the removal of the side of a vehicle. Now, the objective is to create a larger opening in the side of the vehicle that can be used for patient care or for immediate release if appropriate. Now, you must remember that it may not be advisable to use this technique if a dashboard roll is going to be required later. Once you've took the side away, you're going to have a problem doing a dashboard roll. So make sure you're not going to have to do a dashboard roll later. So let's go through the process of side removal. What is the first thing you should do? Well, the first thing to do is remove the front door in a way we mentioned earlier. So get the front door removed first of all. Then you remove the back door by cutting or spreading the exposed hinges. Next, you cut the top and the bottom of the B pillar to remove it completely. Now, you should remember to use sharp edge protection. Cover it with blankets, for example. Make sure you cover that up, because once you've cut there, you've got that. So cover it over. Now, that was one method. This is an alternative. Starting at the back, squeeze the door in order to create an insertion point for the tips. Now, it's important to always control the movement of the door, ensuring that it does not come in contact with the patient or the ground, causing movement. So all the time you're doing this, monitor it. Then you spread the door until the lock fails and the door opens. Again, always control movement of the door. Next, you work in the back door opening, making a deep relief cut in the lowest part of the B pillar to weaken it. What you do then, you're doing is exposing and investigating all pillars or roof rails before. So before you expose it, investigate all pillars or roof rails before cutting. Then you set one of the tips of the spreader on the base of the back seat or the rocker channel. Open it slowly while watching the stability of the support joint and position the other tip against the lower part of the B pillar. Now spread the pillar outwards and you're tearing it from the sill. You should continue the spreading by repositioning in the spreader tips until the B pillar is separated from the sill or enough room has been created to complete the operation with a cutter. So then you can go in with a cutter. Then you remove the B pillar by making a cut at the top of the pillar as high as possible. Next, remove the front door from its hinges while other rescuers support the doors. Now, for safety reasons, ensure you cover all sharp edges with some appropriate materials, as you can see here. Now, this video is going to show you a complete side removal being carried out safely.
Where do you go? Where do you go? Right here. I need a drink. Which way to go? Help me. This is cool. What's really moving? Something terrible happened to me. I don't know what it is. Something's happened to everybody. My keeping rings like it old.
Get over that. Don't keep these strangers unless they're sent here by somebody I know.
I know everybody you know. Wait, your brother-in-law, Uncle Billy.
You know him?
Well, sure.
When'd you see him last?
Today, over at his house.
It's a lie. He's been in Taylor's side of
That was one method of side removal. Now I'm going to show you another video with an alternative method of side removal using the B-rip pillar method.
There's no time for rest. That's really bad. I'm headed into the boardroom to tell my executive team what I'm about to do. If I were an executive, I wouldn't want the founder CEO working in my operations. They're going to think I'm nuts. I'm sure everybody is wondering why I brought all of you to the boardroom today. I'm stepping down as CEO of GSI Commerce. That is for next week, not in total. So, during the next week, I decided to go undercover as a temporary employee in our fulfillment and call centers.
So you're going to be picking, packing, hauling, moving boxes for 8-10 hours in a day.
That's right, maybe even longer. For now, I'm no longer Michael Rubin. I've officially changed my name to Gary Rogers.
So the employees aren't going to know that you're the CEO?
Employees aren't going to have any idea. We're going to do a few more things to change my look. I've gone through. We probably can't do that overnight. One thing that I need from all of you is to keep this completely confidential. This is a complete waste of time if anybody finds out, and that will set me up to really be able to go out and understand what happens. Thank you.
That's going to be a disaster.
Peak is the holiday season. Everything goes crazy. And we make 70% of our profits in the holiday quarter. Everything is about nailing peak. But for me, why not go undercover and peak? I'll see everything we do at the most stressful time of the year. Can our systems stand up to everything that we think they should? It's the single best time for me to evaluate it because I want to see how's my team playing for the most important moment of the game. My cover story will be that I'll be taking part in a TV show about seasonal jobs. Hi, I need a room please for the night. I'm a little nervous. I've been my own boss my entire life. Can Michael Rubin, the founder and CEO, live up to the reputation of